Hey, Laura J, out here on this beautiful sunny spring day planting away. And what I'm super excited about are these hosta seeds that I just got. And there's a variety that I am going to try my hand at, which means I'm going to see how it goes with planting these ones. And I'll use some of the seeds and not all of them because once I see how it goes, then I can plant more. And if I plant all of them all at once and I don't have the capacity to care for them, well, then I wasted a bunch of money on seeds that will not come into fruition. So I am so looking forward to being able to see these ones, which are going to be the burning crimson ones. And I already planted the J, which there are two J's on this package, one there and then one down here. So I'm not sure which one of the J's I got. But I'm excited to see. And I'm also excited to say that I spoke to my friend that I refer to in Fully Committed, The Sacred Sojourn of Now, my first book, as my lawman. And I talked to him this morning because it is time for us to come online and actually share what we both know, have gone through, are doing, and to do it in a private capacity because the mixed war is literally between the public on one side and the private on the other. And for far too long, especially with the online mediums of social media, we have really started sharing private information publicly, as I have been doing for quite a long time with having started my YouTube channel back in 2015. And during my expanded state of awareness that got me locked up because I didn't handle it in a responsible enough way. Which one? I just planted E. Oh, we're gonna have some blue porcelain. Well, that's exciting. Okay, we got blue porcelain on one side, and we are going to do this burning crimson on the other side too. And I'm looking forward to being able to share what I have learned and gathered over the last 3 years while questing after the content of what will be my second book about the legal fiction and the Justinian deception that the legal system is founded on. But it's also about really making it practical, where rubber meets the road. And that's what my friend has been doing with the people he's been helping since we met back in 2021 when I got the summons for speaking at a rally. And so on Monday, we're going to come together and I will introduce you to him through that opportunity, though I'm not sure that I'm going to post it to my Laura J.E. Hamilton website, or channel rather, on YouTube, because there are a lot of followers here now, and channels can easily be removed, especially when the depth of content that we're going to be discussing is part of the deliverable. So I'm going to figure it out before Monday's meeting, and then where I post it thereafter, we're going to find out based on what comes out and in as an idea or inspiration. And I'm looking forward to that. But I just wanted to share that I'm planting hostas on the day that we said, okay, I will host as Laura J, because that's the identité I have adapted and adopted for my online persona and presence, and sometimes in person, but often I just say, call me Laura, because Laura J is just the differentiator between myself and all the other Lauras in this world. I don't know another JEH Laura J that way that covers my two middle names and last name as acronyms, or the first letter of each. So LJ is the acronym for Laura Jean Ellen Hamilton, which is the name that I was given at birth or when I was born, which are distinctly different, as you'll learn if you're interested in this series. And if you are, then you can sign up for the emails that I send to subscribers at piwu.ca, Peaceful Inner Warriors United.ca, or ljeh.ca. Both are opportunities for you to subscribe to the email series that I crafted a long time ago and will be changing, as will I be doing the website and a lot of the ways that I interact in the using the interface of the internet, because I'm mostly interested in the interconnectedness of us, because information only keeps us up in our head where we are trapped, because it is based on our ability to convey what we think. These ideas we've made gods or dias in our realms must be conveyed in a way that others can say, okay, I can relate with what you're saying, and here's how I connect with it. So that conveyance of our ideas is what will actually bring them to the ground, like the seed of an idea that then gets planted in the mind of another and grows, or the seeds that I'm planting today, hostas being what they are, as I said yes to committing to host as me these meetings that will be private, because the mixed war is between the public and private. And while this is a private medium, because it is privately owned, whichever outlet you are finding this on, it is also public because anyone can access it that has access to that platform, unless it's made private through a membership association that I don't actually believe is as safe as what people say, nor do I believe trust structures are as infallible as what people are promoting, and many other popular solutions that are being promoted at present, I believe, are opportunities to entrap the soul or aspects of our energetic resources that may limit or bind us. And these are conversations that I believe we need to start having, because it is a spiritual war, and spiritual warfare is talked about. GLS goes by, which means nothing unless it means something to you. So I can only bring in the signs, symbols, omens that show up on my path, and often do, and ask what they mean to the one that I share them with. And that one doesn't mean anything to me. However, I wonder if it means something in the bigger picture, because it came by in the moment that I decided to bring it into the message. Maybe nothing, maybe something. But if we don't connect and talk about the information and then convey what we're trying to say about what we connected the dots of in our own minds, well, we'll find that it didn't matter in the scheme of things. So these schemes and the schematas that they're connected to, we're going to unpack those. And it's not just going to be mental. It will be mental in nature to begin, because that's where all ideations do begin. And ation is what's added to a word in order to bring form to that which was just thought of prior to then being formulated. And that's what a suffix is. Ation being the suffix added to, ideation being the idea the ation was added to. So it is the formation of an idea that then changes into something that can be used and becomes more tangible in form. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I look forward to your comments, and if you're interested in being part of that, you better subscribe.